Hi there. Welcome to the end of 2024 on Let's Get On With It. You're joined by a halo of light encompassing my hirsute face on a warm December day here at the end of 2024. What do we do this month? Well, we finished Stardew Valley, a game I find excellent, even after all these years, but has only continued to improve. That series went and published 248. Whew, whole lot of stuff. I talk about that some more and the stats for it at the end of the final day there. Recency bias aside, it's going to be one of my favorite playthroughs on this YouTube channel. We also finished publishing the Summer of Fun, or this past summer in Daggerfall. There's been some clamoring for other seasons. As far as I'm concerned, y'all can fucking broadcast the game yourselves and then transfer that over to YouTube if you're interested. I actually did cook up another idea for a run a couple days back because, of course, I did. I was in the shower lathering my copious amounts of hair that I have. And it was just a situation like, that would be interesting. Maybe. Maybe there will be another Summer of Daggerfall at some point in the nebulous time period known as the future. Just not right now. There wasn't anything else that happened on this YouTube channel. There were some other ideas. They got washed away. My free time has been invested into other things and just did not get spent on local recordings. There are some games there percolating, some ideas that I did work on once upon a time and am waiting for some time to pass so that my resentment over working on those games doesn't go into those playthroughs. Yeah. But I won't give any announcements for what to expect in 2025. Heaven forbid I raise expectations. This is a lowering expectations channel. It's a legacy YouTube channel, really coasting on my prior successes, on winning the hearts and minds of scattered amounts of viewers across the Ethereum, and my facial hair. That's very important. I'm most likely taking it all off at the start of the new year. I might want to buy a new hand razor to give myself a clean, smooth shave. Turns out I don't have one of those. It's only been a little bit of trimming around my mouth since November 2016. That was the last time I had cleaned off everything. I've grown weary of the hair. It takes time to wash. The beard has not been waxed today. It takes time to wax. Hair gets caught in everything when it goes past your pelvis. Shirt buttons, broom handles, dishes, dressers, zippers. Casualties all the time. And while I don't wash the hair every day, I definitely got to brush the hair every day, or there are complications. Really, really nasty knots. I learned that lesson when I was a kid, because there were periods as a kid when I had luscious locks. But my hair is definitely the longest it has been, attrition aside. But yeah, that's part of the reason I know I'm so popular, even though we don't really have these facial moments. People just hear the beard through the microphone and go, "Oh my God, that's incredible." Is it ASMR time, by the way? We'll just do like beard ASMR. I don't think I have the microphone sensitivity set to pick up such. I have OBS settings to protect against that. But we could have an intimate moment, you and I together. You could if you what is it, misophobia or what have you? We could do like eating and drinking sounds, make you scream in terror. I know there are some toggles in games. Satisfactory comes to the mind where you can just turn off like those sounds. Like no, no, I don't want to listen to those. Video gaming wise, I have been playing some Satisfactory. That was not a video game I thought I would be playing. I ever intended to pick up, but a friend of mine press ganged me into it, and it's turned out pretty well. I've he and I completed a full playthrough of that, and I think we're going to be starting a new one. I'm also doing a separate playthrough with Lethal Feline, known on this channel. He and I have batted around the possibility of recording something pertaining to Satisfactory, or even broadcasting it. Nothing's come to fruition. In my case, I don't want to broadcast it because I really like playing the game full screen, and I'm a mono monitor kind of guy. Helps me maintain focus just having one monitor. Eyesight's not that great. I don't want to go looking off to my left or right or above or below, depending on how you stack monitors. So there's that. What else have I been playing? Whole lot of Ellen. Ellen, the successor to Alona, but precursor, like prequel to Alona, story-wise. The game is idiosyncratic, I would say. If you are familiar with Alona, it's got that kind of charm. It's an open-world adventure that really tries to push you into mayoral management. Yeah. And I've batted around the idea of recording that. Something hardcore tourist. We'll see. The game is in early access, but I really have put a lot of time into this son of a bitch. We'll see. You can go plenty of places for Ellen content, though. And hey, if this is your first time hearing about it, successor to Alona, created by the same individual. Yep. I played Alona back in October to refresh myself on Alona. I was in an Alona type mood. I don't think I could ever go back to playing it. The game really is a jerk. Ellen is less of a jerk. Really comfy, customizable user interface stuff. I like how this webcam bit here is like in a smaller portion of the screen. I didn't embiggen that in any way. But the browser tab is taking up more of the screen, and I've not done like just like going over like what I've been gaming wise and what like could like turn into video playthroughs on the channel, along with other things that have been lurking in the shadows waiting to get done when I am less resentful of doing them due to failed attempts to record them in years past. But they are there. They are waiting. I have not forgotten. That's all I'll say about that. Those are really the two things. There's been bits and snatches of other pieces, but that's really been it for me. What has come to video gaming wise. Broadcast wise, there hasn't been much of anything. I did start the Unreal Tournament 3 single player campaign on my birthday back in November, and I noted that if I were to finish the single player campaign on stream, that I would transfer that stuff over to YouTube. Well, I finished it yesterday. So I guess I'm going to highlight these two broadcasts that haven't been highlighted, and I'm going to transfer over the Unreal Tournament 3 single player campaign over to YouTube. So there is that. I would say it's my least favorite of the Unreal Tournaments. Not counting the one that Epic Games started work on and then disappeared. That one just never, like, that one needed more. But obviously, Epic has other cash cows. The Unreal Engine and Fortnite. Yeah, Still enjoyed it. Do like hoverboards. That's been done. Had a good time. Played it on hard difficulty because the single player campaign only has casual, normal, hard, and insane instead of the 8 difficulty selection that goes up to godlike, as Unreal Tournament fans would know and enjoy full well. And not a whole lot broadcasting wise either. Video game time has been a whole lot for me this past month, which I've enjoyed playing video games. So that's great. I just haven't made storytelling out of them. I've been taking a break after Stardew Valley and the time that was put into publishing Daggerfall Unity. As for what happened this year, there have been some playthroughs. Reign of the Star Kings, which we got 10 videos out of. And then I just wasn't interested in telling any more stories with that. I thought about it, but meh. Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, which was a series that published every day until it was done. Some Enshrouded gameplay with JG Lethal and Zerfall. That game has changed over this year. I took a brief peek at it. I haven't been compelled to go into the game. Mortal Glory 2, which got an expansion DLC type thing. I had some fun with. I don't recall whether I've transferred over those sessions to you. Oh, I haven't. How about that? How about that? Okay. I thought I had. All right. I finished off the Might and Magic Merge live streams and then published those all here. I did some Dungeon Mans, local recording wise. There wasn't really any like viewer interest in me going to show off some post game stuff, so I didn't. Lost interest in it. I did do some Dungeon Man's live broadcasting, and went through the campaign there. I didn't push that stuff to YouTube though. Dungeon Man's has been updated this month. Its 10-year anniversary. I have not spared time for Dungeon Man's due to me playing Ellen in Satisfactory. But Jim Shepard, the creator of Dungeon Man's, has added a Grimith there to ruin Crushmas. I have seen some of the development broadcasts and have peeped at what has changed in Dungeon Man's. Just game space has been occupied by other things. We obviously did Stardew Valley. Might and Magic World of Zine, that definitely did happen this year. Team Beatdown went the full distance. That was not a series that published every day. There's some 100% orange juice, and then the summer of 24 in Daggerfall. So we got some work done. There are seeds of potential for 2025. I'm a little tired. I've been awake a while. Don't tell anyone. We're just gonna have some sparkling water here. I will say while I've got you here, YouTube has changed. Not so much the interface over the past year. And I would say there are elements of YouTube I do like and enjoy, but viewer engagement and interactivity has just, it's been difficult. The YouTube Creator Studio controls do have search functionality. There was a time some years back where any YouTube creator could search all of their comments by a username and see all of the comments that username had posted, which I thought was pretty nifty. These days, you still have that search functionality, but it doesn't do by username. Like, I couldn't punch in Lethal Feline or Mysterious JG or Bobo the Vulture and see every comment that they had ever left on all of my videos. I would only see it if they had been mentioned, which I could search by subscriber count to see, like, folks with high subscriber counts on my videos, but it turns out that also marks me. Like, say, if I search for everyone of a subscriber count of 10,000 or more, well, that gets me. And so my search results are filled with a lot of me and my replies to comments. And I'm like, great, that helps. Fuckers. But y- there have been numerous examples this year where someone has messaged me and said, like, man, like, where'd you go? Like, I thought you published, like, I miss you. Come back. You used to publish videos. And that's just been in the middle of, me publishing Vampire the Masquerade or Stardew Valley and Might and Magic World of Zine. And I've been like, uh, I'm here. Surprise. I can't I can't control you not getting subscription notifications. I can't ring the bell for you. Make sure you like, follow, and share for more, and click subscribe so that you can be notified at your earliest convenience of me doing things. Yeah, like once, twice, flukes. Happened several times this year. And it's been a trend over the past few years. YouTube engagement is simply different now, and it is something that I have noticed. And it's not been, you know, the changing of the years and the video gaming that I do and my commentary style changing and the desires of any particular audience member changing, though all of those things certainly have occurred. It's been there's been an extra layer of dross, a filter through which it's made it harder to effectively communicate through YouTube. In addition to all the other dreck, like I don't like hyperlinks being able to be posted in comments. I don't like it that when I reply to a comment chain, the original creator of the comment chain can disappear my comments by deleting their opening post as if it were a forum topic. I don't like how I don't reliably get notifications for every comment reply in a thread. I've talked about this for several years, but as YouTube has like changed their comment system after the total catastrophe of the Google Plus integration so many years back, it's made it more difficult to effectively communicate with viewers. That was a primary driving goal behind making a Discord server public to viewers, which I did in the summer of 2017. I had been a member of Discord since the summer of 2015. And yeah, discord.gg/Grimith. I used to be a partner. I've got my hoodie in the closet. I haven't really needed it, even though it's winter. There have been some cold times, just not today. 68-degree Fahrenheit high. There's been lots of heavy rain, some severe thunderstorming that happened. Lawns, beautifully green. Some gusts of wind today. Leaves are still slowly falling from the trees. Weird weather. Looking forward to more of that over the course of the remaining years of my life. I digress. Discord. Suitability for like long form style communication and can help with tracking some comment feedback. Understandable, some folks do not partake in Discord, don't enjoy Discord. Gilded was an effective alternative for a while that I did consider at one point. It has since been acquired by Roblox, and Roblox account is mandatory now. Like, your Gilded account has been forcibly integrated into Roblox stuff. If memory serves, I think, yeah, we'll just go with that. This is a local recording. I could fact check. I have a window browser open right now. No, we'll just go with the brain fruit. I trust me. Anything I'm looking to say that's suitably vague about YouTube, the YouTube system being different? Nah, I'm good. We're going to continue to broadcast and we're going to continue to locally record. I still enjoy both of those things. Though YouTube's changes have just made it more frustrating to enjoy the local recording aspect. I have considered other video distribution alternatives for my locally recorded playthroughs and stories. I am not pulling the trigger on anything pertaining to that at this time. But that's also percolating up here, somewhere, beneath all the hair. I squeezed 21 minutes out of this? We haven't even gotten to the corporate grimace section? Shit. Kind of meandered. I guess I'm in a good mood. I haven't even had any wine. I bought like a case of 6 wine bottles. It's a Christmas gift to myself. It was a nice spiffy deal. Got it shipped to me here in South Carolina. I can count the number of times I've been drunk on my fingers in one hand. Most drunk I've ever been. I did not have a convenient cork opener that I could find, and all the bottles were deeply corked. So once I popped the cork, I like rocket like a redhead was the bottle, 750 milliliters of that. I hadn't eaten anything for the morning, like 17.6% alcohol by volume. I drank the entire bottle. It's great. I didn't think it tasted great at first, but then I started observing things. Like, wow. The first time I ever got drunk, it taught me what I would be like as a drunk, and I had never been drunk before, and I was in my 30s, and I found this like, fascinating. This is how you are. All right, yes, cool. And then it never happened again until earlier this month. And when my new bottle opener cork arrives, because even though I could just go out to a store to grab one, and I've been out, no, we're going to tease myself. I'm going to make myself wait. Not going to pop anything for the New Year's, but when it does arrive, I'm going to choose another bottle, and I'm going to calculate and observe. It's going to be great. There we go. Another digression. No daiquiris, no sangria. Just high alcohol wine. That's my drink. Corporate Grimith, you there? We got a Corporate Grimith in here? We have a Corporate Grimith in here. For whatever godforsaken reason, people have set money on fire and they continue to do so. They give that to me, even though this is a legacy YouTube channel. We're just coasting on my past glories and facial hair. People have done that, I guess. And they continue to do that. We have update video insults that are actually shoutouts to deliver through both Patreon as well as Ko-fi. Because I set this up as an alternative, and I went into explanations about that already. As a recap for that, Patreon is changing how billing models work. Everyone is going to be flipped to that mandatorily, like October or November of next year. And it's not a billing model that I like. So I look for alternatives, and Ko-fi was something that fit me. I will say that I do get a higher percentage of revenue through most donations, through most like contributions through Patreon as opposed to Ko-fi. But whatever's most convenient, like these things got set up because people belabored me to give me money for whatever godforsaken reason. And I'm just like, permit me to enable you so that that's how the PayPal donations got set up in 2011. People fucking like cudgeled me over the head, like, Christ, give me money, fine, whatever. Could do a joke thing since I mentioned the word Christ. My practical law high school class had a guy in it named Christian, and he he quipped like one day, like, "You think it'd be legal for me to set up like something and advertise in a newspaper called the Christian Fund, and like a way for folks to just give me money, and they would think it's for supporting the works of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but it's just me, Christian. That'd be okay." The practical law teacher thought it was funny. She didn't outright say no to the idea. She didn't outright say no. I digress. I got some fucking shitlords to, I don't know, give a fanfare over. We have Applejack, the biggest shitlord of them all. Dude, what the fuck? Just made out of money. It's ridiculous. And just, you know what? I hope your life continues to be insanely rich so that you may gild my throne of bone. Please, by all means, continue. Your fucking ass. Fine, whatever. We have Zachary McKinley. Vic is a bad shot. Tiny Shopkeeper, Pork and Beans, Necro Low 2, Chris Van Beers, Porson, Putero, Nexus Nemesis, Zier, Shaman, Luke Butkus, Crazy MLC, Alexi Zalo, Zoran, Maxwell Damage, Trash Panda 420, Vegeta, yes. Vegeta, no! Vegeta, yes! RM Lightning, Augusto de Oliveira, Brandon Schneider, Eric Adams, Eroding Sun, Azure Rain, Aloe in 1980. That's through Patreon. Through Coffee, which is also harder for me to keep track of due to how it handles billing. We have Dark Blue One, Mega Flame 999, Kyrie NNC, Tangled String, Kalen Tigris, Green Doom Guy, Siverus, and I have Mega Flame written down here again. Strong. Good job, Grimith. Why did that happen? Okay. The first billing here happened in November 29th, and the second one happened on December 19th. No wonder I got confused. That's not a monthly billing. I presume that's not on. That was something they did. Okay? That's not on me. The nebulous they. God bless it. All right. That's going to do it. I had the stamina to go close to a half hour. And I was looking to broadcast today. I do not think that is happening. I got to save my energy, by the way. Lethal is momentarily bringing Unreal Saturday back. He's going to be broadcasting it at 6 p.m. United States Mountain Standard Time. Unreal Tournament 2004. I intended to be bed by that time. There's going to be no New Year's fanfare for me. I've been awake too long. I'm going to try to stay up for that, which, yeah, I got to preserve my wrist for that. I guess this is the best we get. The next time we see each other, this may be off. Maybe. Possibly. Corporate Grimmer thought of, some cunning way to spin, whacking the hair off into more money for himself. Not for charity, but for himself directly. But nothing ever came of it, though. It's for the best. Take care, everyone. Be well. Be incredibly successful. And don't forget this legacy, a YouTuber. Been going close to 15 years. Oh, it's so hard. Who will buy my beard wax? The glitter that I threw into my hair this Christmas, like I've done for the past 4 Christmases. That takes me several weeks to clean out of everything. Who support your local so poor cardboard box major necromancers? Oh, wow. Be well, everyone. It's been a time.